ask for money, giving them the money
it's
won't
not
help them.
fault. They like.
Help them.
I disagree.
That's fine. We can agree to disagree.
You can go ahead and read if you want to read for like a few hours until we sleep.
A few hours.
Yeah, I don't know if you exactly know who you're speaking with here, but have you ever seen her famous video in the elevator, Stephen?
I have not.
Oh, well, you might want to watch that video before you realize who you're effing with here. Because, like, she's actually kind of famous. She's been seen probably 100 million times by people in an elevator screaming jihad. Not to say that, like, you know, it can't be. I think it can be to her benefit that, like, she has the power because of that viral sensation to issue a corresponding apology that will also be well received if it's professional and in a business-like way.
In law, there's a phrase called "it's been asked and answered." She's not going to issue an apology video. Issue anyone an apology video, not just you.
She might.
The general public.
I have a feeling that she's actually going to take my advice.
You know, there's a really big Twitter account on Twitter that has like hundreds of thousands of like people following it.
Yeah.
And they messaged me and they're like, "What you said is what a lot of us are thinking," and like, and they're not Arab, they're not Muslim, they're not Palestinian, they're like a white nationalist like account. Like it was so hot. I was like, this is so. But I told them I would never reveal their identity. But yeah.
So you may not want to include those details in your apology letter. Anyways, you know, Nora, one time I worked for a large Fortune 500 company, and the president or the plant manager said, "John, I want you to fire this person." I said, "All right." So I took this guy into the office. I said, "Hey, I got bad news for you. I have to fire you." He's like, "Man, why the fuck you want to fire me?" And I was like, "Listen, I'm gonna try to help you save your job. I think you can save your job if you issue a very good apology to the manager." He says, "All right, what do I gotta say?" So for an hour, I had him work on his public speaking and repeat the apology. We get into her office and she's like, what the fuck are you doing in here? And why did you bring him in here in my office? And I said he wanted to issue an apology before, he left the facility. And he said, "Why the fuck you want to fire me?" She's like, "Get the fuck out of my office." So my point is, I may have worked with you.
You're so stupid.
It's a true story. Fucking true story.
There's no way.
That's not a no way. That's a true fucking story. So what I'm telling you is, I hope I didn't waste my fucking hour with you, but I probably did. But it's your life. You do what you want to do.
Oh my god. Go ahead, Stephen. Read to us.
Okay, well, I'm gonna read one of the greatest stories ever written.
I think you've read it before. What are you reading?
I have read it before.
What is it? I feel like you've read it. What is it called?
It's called How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, yeah. You've not read this before, but that is a great story. Go ahead.
By Dr. Seuss.
Thank you so much. Good night. I feel like I'm 5 and being put to sleep. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one knows quite the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes stood there on Christmas Eve, head to their nose. Someone came from his Grinch with a sad Grinch flame. At the warm lighted windows below in the town, for he knew every corner of Whoville beneath was busy hanging a mistletoe hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
Please stop! I can't deal with the voice. Why are you doing that?
Then he growled, with his grinchy fingers nervously drumming, I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew, all the girl boys would take bright and early, and they'd rush for their toys, and then, oh, the noise. The noise. That's the one thing he hated. The noise.
Steven,
noise.
I can't. I'm sorry. It's not helping me go to sleep. I can't.
Oh, shit. Oh, you're trying to go to sleep?
Yes.
I'm trying to do the best recommendation. Okay.
I'm trying to think of the exit that you get off
It's
of.
the Grinch, dude. Like,
What road do you get off on?
Go.
Neck Road?
Go.
okay.
It's right after Queens Inn Road.
Yes.
And Kat, if you're still up, I have a walk to go.
Just you and don't even read.
But you
and
put on your
John and Bob,
sweatpants.
and then go meet and go to sleep.
Just
Okay. Hey, John.
Hey, Steven, not Stefan. How often do people call you Stefan, not Steven?
Oh my God, it's all the time.
So why do you feel the compulsive, decision to correct people on what's probably not even your real name anyways?
It is my real name.
Well, anyways, just a joke. But, so what do you got in store this week? What are your big plans and designs?
Well, I'm going to go play poker. I'm getting over probably what's COVID. You said before. So, I have to take another day off from playing poker and clean my room and just sort of be as productive as I can while being sick. But yeah, I'm running really good, John.
I hope you feel better. That sucks that you're sick and you have COVID.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I don't feel like that sick right now. I'm pretty good. Definitely part of the Grinch voice was just me leveraging my COVID. Like my voice doesn't sound that evil unless I'm sick. So what was I gonna say? But yeah, I've just been killing it.
Is a COVID? How do you know you have COVID? Is it a concept?
Well, I was supposed to take a test today, but I was just too lazy and didn't take it. So it's more of just a hunch right now. But I have a sore throat and fever and body aches and excessive mucus, and I got a lot of the warning signs. Probably a 50% chance of COVID, 60% chance of COVID. I don't know.
I have a lot of tarot cards, and I was reading about tarot card readings yesterday. And something I thought that was kind of interesting was basically it deals with position and influence. Here, present position, immediate influence, goal or destiny, distant past foundation, recent past events, future influence. So those 6 concepts, and then inner emotions, and then the final result. So it's like a way of trying to project manage, your environment and your decision-making process. But inner emotions being very important, and then also position and influence. But what do you think the word force means to you?
I don't know how to encapsulate a definition that meets all the ways that people could use that word. In physics, it's a vector. In just normal people speak. It's when you have to like. It's when you're like making something happen.
Right. And obviously communication plays a role. So, it's my theory that if you have a lot of force, your communication carries a lot of weight. And thus why I want Princessia to create this public apology video.
You're not going to let this go, are you?
It will carry a lot of weight, especially on this app, because all these girls on here, these gossiping, disgusting, gossiping people who don't build people up, just tear people down. When they see that apology video, they will say, "It is so fucking fake. She makes me fucking sick." But that is like a projection of their own insecurity. So it's just like a little game I like to play, I like to watch the cats play with their mice or with each other. It's just a little crazy clown house game I like to play. I'm hoping Nora will participate in my experiment.
I know she won't.
Well, the truth is, she actually already has, because for like 2 hours I've been.
Oh yeah, I mean, by talking to you at all, there's an aspect of just being a part of your experiment.
Exactly. I am running, probably like 15 experiments a day, because I cut every hour pretty much all my phones. And anyways, it's interesting, like having a lens on you every single hour. And so, most people never experience that in their entire life. Like, what's it like to be totally publicly visible for an hour after an hour, like increment. Like, who's watching you? Like, think about this from my perspective. Like, I know all these people are looking at me. I don't know who it is. I have no clue who decides to tune into my YouTube or decides to Google my name and just be like, "Yep, there's John sitting there in his fucking poncho live on YouTube." So anyways, I'm just saying, it's fun because
Am I on YouTube right now?
Yeah, you're live on YouTube, Instagram, X, Clown House.
How many people are listening to me?
Like maybe 7, but the total, when I end it all, I'll get the final numbers, but it's usually anywhere from like 250 to 500.
250 to 500 people. Can I share something with the group?
Of course, please, Steven.
I thought of a new amazing ChatGPT prompt today. And the prompt is, what do you understand about me that I have yet to understand about myself?
Okay, I gotta put that into Grok right now. That's a good one. Oh, it's fun. What do you want to read it?
No, I already like read it in another room. I mean, it's like what it says to me. I'm not sure really matters to your listeners. I think it's more important that your listeners just enter the prompt for themselves and learn from what ChatGPT says.
Interesting. Okay.
I think that's the more important thing. I mean, I don't have anything against sharing, but I think it's more important that they do the prompt.
I'm gonna also ask it to conduct this query for Elon Musk.
What does Elon Musk? What does it understand about Elon Musk that Elon Musk doesn't yet understand?
Yes. Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny. Tim Pool. Oh, dude, you came up with like the funniest prompt. See, this is the thing about Grok versus ChatGPT. Like, I'm gonna put these prompts in for like everybody famous, and then it'll ping them, and they'll be like, "Ooh, I'm kind of interested in that." Maybe they'll retweet it. But doing this for Candace Owens is also fucking hilarious.
Well, I'm right now. I'm here for you. I'm just here to provide good content for your listeners.
Do you have any other good queries we can do that provide this type of like depth perception or depth?
Oh God, no, that's a really good one. That's one of my best. No, I think that's a good one. I think if your listeners just did that one thing and like put it in there and like listened and tried to, gain. I liked how you said depth perception. I think that's really interesting. Gained that percent of depth. I think that would be a very good use of time.
Some other interesting queries that I did was provide me extracts from C.G. Jung. Provide me the top 10 concepts from C.G. Jung, from Alan Watts, from Sigmund Freud, and how those concepts are relevant in today's nationalistic environment, economic environment, geopolitical environment, things like that. It was pretty interesting.
I have asked ChatGPT to come up with 3 brand new ideas, and I wanted ChatGPT to scour the internet to make sure that they've never been thought of before. And that actually reminds me of an interesting conversation I had with ChatGPT where I said, I've asked ChatGPT, what do you understand about humanity that humanity is yet to understand? And it asked me in response, it asked me, which the answer alone is really fascinating. But it asked me at the end, it was like, what do you know about humanity that I have yet to understand? And I was like, oh shit, it made me think about, have I ever had an original thought in my entire life that is yet to be written? Because I know that ChatGPT has read everything. I'm like, have I thought of anything that is brand new? And I did. I thought of something that has never been thought before by humans. And I told ChatGPT, I said that I have ear ringing. I forget what the technical term is. But the ear ringing, if you take a toothbrush and you bite on the end of it and you apply an upward torque, it can eliminate the ear ringing in your ears. And I discovered that. And I was like, well, I think that's never been talked about before. So I was like,
wait, say that again. What?
If you bite on a stick and you provide a torque to that stick, it will affect the ringing in your ears. It can change the pitch or it can change the volume of the ear ringing in your ears.
I see.
And I discovered that, personally. And I'm like, I bet that has never been talked about in humanity yet. And ChatGPT, I told ChatGPT this, and they were like, you know what? You're right. I've never heard that in my life. So, at the very least, I've had at least one original human thought.
Well, to think that the whole thing is, if you do, esoteric psychology or philosophy, you realize that you are the grand architect. So you think you haven't had original thoughts, but it was you that wrote Genesis. It was you that created the alphabet. You see what I'm saying? It's all just
Well, in my current meat puppet body, I guess.
Well, you're trans, right?
No.
Oh, you're not trans? I thought you were trans. You're double vaxxed, triple boosted, right?
I am double vaxxed.
Are you double boosted or triple boosted?
I think I'm single boosted.
You only got one booster? Jesus, why'd you stop there? I'm being facetious. Sorry, Steven.
This really hurts because I'm currently the
This is a little revenge against you, I suppose.
Is all owned by God, and so you're not simply free to destroy and profit.
Princessi, what are you listening to?
Notice that 84, when the affirmation again for that party of Allah, قل آمنا بالله وما أنزل علينا. This is 84. وما أنزل على إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق ويعقوب والأسباط وأوتي موسى وعيسى والنبيين.
Could you imagine this is how you fall asleep?
لا نفرق بين أحد منهم ونحن له مسلمون.
Nora.
I think that the most important
Is to accept the message of all the prophets as a unified and singular and continuous message.
There's no way she's falling asleep to that.
And then the
Well,
very
you
famous
know the thing about getting your head smashed in on a rock, right? All right, we're gonna fight fire with fire here, Steven. Put your get ready for take the deepest breath of the day. Turn your volume down if you have to.
Close your eyes to the noise. Feel the air. It's your voice. Whispers of a quiet sea. Quiet sea. Quiet sea. Inhale the world. Exhale the great. Deepest breath of your day. Hold, 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 let it go, go, go. Hold, hold, 7 seconds of the sky. 10 seconds to say goodbye. Hold, 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 let it go, go, go. Hold, hold, 7 seconds of the sky.
Sorry, Steven. I can't listen to her.
Maybe she's asleep. I doubtful. But
She's not sleeping. She's trying to torture us.
To use it in the exclusionary fashion that a lot of modern Muslims use it.
I'm just trying to fall asleep, guys. You could have just left. You could have just hit the leave quietly button. It's not like I asked you to stay here.
That's the
Jeez.
foundational principle. There are people who take the Shahada but don't surrender to God.
okay. John, I want to talk to you later.
Okay, peace.
That their life is as far from a surrender to God as you can get. And there are people who are not Muslims, that or Christian or Jewish, who do in fact surrender to God. Now, what is God going to do with this? That's God's business, not ours. But it obviously, between the two, I think that someone who takes the Shahada and doesn't surrender to God is in trouble. Because the meat, the real issue, is in surrender. Okay. So notice that from 86 كيف يهدي الله قوما كفروا بعد إيمانهم وشهدوا أن الرسول حق وجاءهم البينات والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين. Up to
legal one before everybody leaves. Fine. All right, Incan, who won the debate, you or Samal?
Me and Samoa weren't debating.
Sorry, Zach.
Weren't you fighting Samoa the other day?
About what?
I don't know.
What's the most? Trying to go to trial, dude.
Every single one.
Doesn't our gun registry laws need to change? What can you do now to ensure this doesn't happen again?
Yes. They need to change, or they can change.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yo, what's up?
I'm a atheist, race realist, mid-tier, midwit. That's right.
Science is
See, Andrew.
bro. Wild, bro.
Why?
Wild.
Why is it wild? And he's a ginger Incan.
Oh, that's bro. Okay, no, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a demon. But yeah, Incan, why is Zionist crazy?
Yeah, just like look at what's happening. Don't think it's correct. Don't think it's right.
Wait, like, you think that a Zionist couldn't say that this is a genocide and I'm against this war?
No, I just find the concept of like saying, "Hey, look, we like this is our land, right?" And like the way
Incan, how do you feel about colonizers?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I'm not really too high on the colonizer thing. I don't know.
So what do you Jews are indigenous to that region.
Yeah.
It's called Judea.
I mean, yeah, but like, sure, man. I mean, like, okay.
If you believe in indigenous, you're welcome, man.
Yeah, I'm
Behold my fucking creation.
Sure. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, you're inhabited that for like a long time ago, right? And then like go back there, right? And that's not because of that's because what like first world countries were like, hey, look, we should just give them that land, right? Arbitrarily. Fuck the brown people that are there right now. Let's put it.
No, they were living. Right. They were living there at the time. John,
yeah,
come
some
on.
of them. Yeah. Some of them, right? Like, but not like but that's not like the majority, right? In fact, let's just like play this game, right? What percentage of the people like there were there like 200 years ago?
0%.
Oh, okay, got you.
But no one. The way you ask the question, you're asking like, no one in fucking Korea lived there 200 years ago because they were fucking dead. You understand?
No. I mean, like, okay, like their lineage, right? Like, let's say, like my grandfather.
All right, what percentage of them are descendants?
Other people that lived there like 100 years ago.
I can't give you percentages, but I can tell you this: that there were like lots and lots of Jews that lived there prior to Israel being created.
I don't know what lots mean. That's why I'm like saying
hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of Jews that lived there before. Were they living amongst other people? Was it like...
No, they were mostly buying up. So during the Ottoman Empire, so what caused the Jews to go to that region was there was like a Russian pogrom that happened in like the 1800s. And so a bunch of Jews started just going there. They were buying up land in the Ottoman Empire. And then, prior to the state being formed, there was already a bunch of Jews that lived there in the Ottoman Empire. And then they're like, okay, well, we have the Jewish part and the Muslim part. Let's just split them up into the Jewish area and the Muslim area. So it wasn't like there was a bunch of like people.
So you're saying I bought this land, it's basically mine, and then we should make our own country, right?
Yeah, I think when an empire collapses, that you can carve up like land. Like if America collapses as a country, the Lenape Indians could say, hey, can we just like have like Bergen County, New Jersey, to be Lenape, because we Lenape Indians used to live there. I think it's like an unreasonable ask when an empire collapses, as the Ottoman Empire collapses.
Okay, got you. All right. So you think like so are you for or against like the war in Palestine? Like, or like it's just
it's gone on long enough. It's gone too far, and it's not.
Okay. Let me ask like a better question. Let's say that if all of the things I'm going to say, the following things are going to be done peacefully, right? Or like no resistance, right? Would you be, and for Israel, taking up the land that's in Palestine right now? Obviously, those people would have to move somewhere else. They would move to like a place that's equivalent to what they had before their shit got turned into a parking lot.
I don't want people in Gaza to go and to live in Jordan or whatever. Converse.
Okay. So, like, would you be for the integration of those people, or
I want a
you...
two-state solution where the West Bank and Gaza is one state.
Oh yeah, okay.
Israel
Yeah,
can
no, I
Bunny,
don't have that.
Bunny, come up.
Yeah, I don't have like that much of an issue with that, right? Like my issue is just like, no, they have like the right to keep on expanding and stuff. And it's like, okay, look, yeah, I don't think so, right? I think that you want to say like, hey, I want to take over these people through war, you know, just gonna do it like the old-fashioned way, right? That we tend to look upon nowadays, right? I guess because we have so much information, then that's one thing, right? But then saying, hey, look, I have a rightful claim to this, you know, because it was like promised to me 6,000 years ago, then yeah, we have issues. But I don't see like Israel's fate. I do think it's like problematic, in the same problematic way that all like new countries are made, right? Through like war or whatnot, right? I just think that like the Palestine thing just goes a little bit too far, mainly because we're so aware of the violence and how like offside the fight really is.
Mm. Well, for me, a Zionist just means someone who thinks that it's okay that there's a country called Israel that is majority Jewish and is a safe haven for Jews. So it sounds you're not that against that. So it sounds
no. No, yeah.
Very much using colonialistic speech.
I would not call myself that. I would not call myself a Zionist.
I know you don't like the vibes with it, but I'm telling you, all Zionism is that there should be. You think that it's okay
It's
that
the right of the people to exist in our indigenous homeland of Mount Zion. Literally what it means.
Okay.
Just like you would agree that the Cherokee from Oklahoma should have the right to be able to go back to North Carolina to their indigenous homeland, right?
Well, that's the thing. Like, no country has the right, right? Like, no country has like the right to exist, right?
No, we're talking about the indigeneity claim.
The indigeneity claim? Do they have the right?
Indigeneity claim to go back and take their rightful land that was stolen away from them.
Low-key, I don't believe in that, bro.
Yeah, the Romans exiled the Jews in 135 AD. They were kicked out of their indigenous homeland, no different than the Cherokee were pushed on the Trail of Tears into Oklahoma.
Yeah, but I don't think that like that makes you have the right of reservation.
It doesn't have the right to go back to their indigenous. What if the United States said, "Hey, people in Oklahoma, you can go back to your indigenous homeland in North Carolina," and then they get there, and these bunch of white trash Ulster County Scotch Irish are like, "We don't want these fucking goddamn redskin engines coming into our fucking land, and they ain't come and take our shit." Even though it was stolen land in the first place.
Yeah, well, hot take. I think that the best argument for that is like, look, there are treaties in which there's agreed, and those treaties are violated. So in the sense of like, if there weren't those treaties, then I'd be like, yeah, there isn't really any case for you there, right? And even in the case of where a treaty is made, right, where they agree to like respect certain lands, if they take over those lands, it's kind of like, okay, you know, might does make right. I mean, that's the reason why countries exist, right? If a country had like no ability to defend itself, it wouldn't exist for like that long, right? That's why it depends on like allies and stuff, right? So it wouldn't say like, yeah, they have a right to it, right? The argument would be like, look, they were promised this, and that changed. Like, look, I'm from South America. The Incas were an empire. They didn't do that by like giving treaties to people and being like, yo, we're cool. Right, like, but you want to be part of our group? They're like, yeah, let me just give up sovereignty, right? It's been the way of the world for the longest time, right? So I think there's like a right to go back to your land, right? I think that you either have the ability to defend it, you can make arguments of why it's suited for you, or there's some depth that might be given to you, but ultimately might does make right in that sense. I mean, that's the rule that everybody has played by.
I'm fine with conceding that. Converse, why do you think that Samuel's stated position of being an atheist is ignorant?
Well, before we move on to that, if you think Mike makes right, then you could.
What were you saying, Converse?
If you believe in right, might makes right, then the Jews that took Israel did it. Might makes right, so might makes right. So then it's fine. So, and if you don't believe in that, and you think that it's about indigeneity, well, then Jews are also indigenous to that part region of the world.
Bro, you're just conceding to the argument, so move on. Converse, what was it?
What was the question?
Oh, my question is, why do you think that Sam's an idiot for being an atheist?
I think it's gay.
It is gay. But, like, or would you say that, why do you think that Samuel keeps clinging to his ignorant atheism?
Yo, is this Rich?
Yeah, British.
That's crazy, bro. I can't believe that this is Rich. You actually don't sound chill, bro. What the fuck?
I don't know. I have a top tier argument against atheism.
Oh, what's your argument?
You want to tell him, Sam?
Your argument for it, it's the idea that nothingness.
The Sahara. No, not that one. The Sahara Desert argument.
Was Samuel able to defeat it or no?
Well, yeah, Sam, you can tell him the Sahara Desert.
Yeah, atheism makes women's pussies dry, so therefore it's false. Wait, what was it?
At the mere mention of atheism, women are dry as the Sahara Desert.
That's fucking crazy.
No, I'll leave it alone because I know what Andrew will do.
Yeah, that's when the agnostic.
So who's the Sahara
whose vagina?
So that means that Rich is the
A real woman or
Sahara Desert
Sasha's?
argument? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Don't worry, he's only coming on the mic. You know, I'm gonna stop. Bro, I'm in Pennsylvania. It's like fucking 20 degrees.
Shit. Out here, it's pretty disgusting flooding, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I hope you can't swim.
I'm an islander. What the fuck?
Yeah, of course you can't swim, bro. Otherwise you would die off the fucking
No, that's
island.
my black side that can't swim, I guess, right?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe a Caribbean one.
Oh, I knew you had that anti-blackness in you, bro.
I said you might be one of those Caribbeans. They can swim. They can swim, right?
Andrew DI is wrong.
What'd you say? To Andrew? What was the question?
DEI is wrong because.
Oh yeah. It's a good question.
I'd like you to meet my front man, Converse. He goes by the name of Samoa.
What?
Samoa, are you trying to say?
Wait, Samoa, do you really front Andrew Weed?
Well, no. I pay for it. He knows that.
Back in the day before.
Yeah, back in the day,
before I found my Lord and Savior.
That's right.
Let's be honest.
Now it's cash on delivery.
Samoa is neither black nor Samoan. You can hear in his voice. He's like.
It's always the little people that try to take shots at the Giants.
He's like he sounds exactly like a third generation Mexican from Atlanta. And Andrew's white, so he's a front man for his fence. It's very obvious. I don't want to be seen.
Coming from Chillism's own Oompa Loompa stat. Okay.
I mean, I think Andrew is probably German at heart, to be honest.
Oh, then Matt.
C. I want to say 9, but C. Actually, fish all that.
So don't scare the Zionists out of the room.
I'll try not to. Samoa, does Converse have it right that you support DEI?
Of course he does.
Okay.
What the hell?
And you support all waves of feminism?
No, just the first two.
Okay. You support reparations?
Of course.
Do you think certain people... Are you a race realist?
What is that?
Sam? Hit it, Sam.
Do you think that there are differences in populations?
No.
Well, that's.
Oh, what? So that's how am I short? How are we little people, Samoa? How are we little people? How the fuck are we little people?
You know, it's gangster.
Let's fucking go.
Wait,
all right, you caught the L right. He caught the L right here. Are there differences in populations, right? And you're saying we're little people. Well, aren't you pointing out to the difference between your people who are taller?
There's no difference going on right now.
I know you don't.
Can you please contextualize the comment that you just made so the little person can understand what's going on?
You gotta stop slurring. You just said contextualize, bro.
I heard that
too. Bro, you gotta stop slurring.
Contextualize.
Well,
contextualize.
Kinkin and I both heard you say.
Well, both of you guys are 4 foot tall. What does that mean?
Don't contextualize, please.
Stand on his shoulders. You still won't be as tall as I am. Go ahead, Sam. What are you saying, Sam? What was your question?
Sam's saying that races are real.
Races are real. Of course they are.
Well, I just asked. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so I just asked you if you're a race realist. He said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "Different." And
Oh no, I said no before I even heard what he said.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I just thought you were that.
This is backtracking. You see, double down. Now he's backtracking.
I see. Okay.
Of course, races are real. Yes, of course.
All right. Sam also wants to say black people are less intelligent than less. Go ahead, Sam. Make your case.
Sam, are black people less intelligent than other types of people?
Sam, go ahead, Sam.
Some of them are.
Okay, there you go. Some of them are. I agree with him.
He would say the Samoans are, right, Sam?
Samoans aren't black, Andrew.
Ooh, you hear that, Andrew? You just got cut. When you say black, Sam, what do you mean?
People from sub-Saharan Africa.
That means you're not black, Samoan.
I don't know, like,
You ever heard of a concept called biracial, Andrew?
Yeah, but you don't get to qualify.
You mean bisexual Samoa? You're referring to yourself, right?
You're not a Hebrew Israelite, brother. You know what I mean? Like,
what is going on here?
Well, you were defending that you were a descendant.
Andrew, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Focus. Come on.
I don't want to. We'll save that for later. Okay.
Brother, just try to use a nuclear option. What the?
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay. All right, my bad. Let's keep it in there. Let's keep the bumper guards in. Let's keep it in the lane. All right. So here's the thing. Sam wants to say the Jews have like there's an inherent advantage. The Jews their IQ on average is like, I don't know what is it, Sam? What's the up that you guys got?
Like 115, something like that.
Yeah, that's gangster. Yeah.
Wait, what's the average for what?
Yeah, so basically he's saying that he's propping it. Yeah, he said 115. He's basically saying that he's propping. Come on, man, he's propping himself up on the backs of other Jews. That's fine.
Okay. No, I'm not trying to do that. I don't care about that. What I care about is.
Oh, well, then why are we talking about averages?
People try to come up with conspiracy theories for why Jews are so overrepresented in different things like CEOs, bank financing, law, it's medicine. And you go, and then one theory is that they're like scheming together, but another theory is that they're just smarter. And I'm trying to say that the second hypothesis is better.
So you don't think that like Jews culturally like have this thing where they're like, we'll prefer us before we prefer anybody or before we think of anybody else?
Not particularly strongly.
Like they have it, but it does exist. It's just not to use strong.
They have
it. Hey, little person.
Let me finish, man. They have it more.
I know.
They have it more than Muslims. They have it more than Wasps. They don't have it more than like Armenians. They don't have it more than Persians. They don't have it more than like. They're pretty standard when it comes to most ethnic groups.
But they have it more than black people though.
No, they do not.
Oh my goodness. So if we compare the data on single mothers in the black community compared to the Jewish community, you wouldn't overrepresent or we wouldn't overrepresent in that category? If as far as broken families,
yeah, of course that's true.
Huh?
Of course that's true.
Represent. What the hell? I thought you said, Sam, you just said that your cohesiveness was comparable to ours.
Yes.
All right, so your cohesiveness is superior to ours.
Whether mother or not has nothing to do with your ethnic cohesiveness. It just has to do whether or not you're an immoral father. It has nothing to do with ethnic.
No, it absolutely does.
We're talking about the unit. We're talking about people working together. How can you work with somebody that's not there?
Now call it the John of Kennedy March.
What? You can make an argument. You can totally make an argument.
Hey, little person, didn't you have your attempt when Chris put you on a bus earlier? What's wrong with you? Get back in line.
I'm just trying to help you out.
You can't help me. Don't help me. Help the bear.
All right, bro.
Sam?
Easy on the drinking, bro.
Sam?
Yeah.
What is that?
Whether or not you raise your children or marry your girlfriends has nothing with whether or not you're ethnocentric.
We're talking about cohesion.
Ethnocentrism has to do with like whether you only hire people of your own tribe, whether you favor them in deals, stuff like that. The thing you're talking about has to do with just being a good father, which is not about ethnocentrism.
You absolutely have ethno-cohesion.
Oh my gosh. I'm asking for the cohesion. Right. I'm asking for that element. If you look at my community and you look at your community, you literally have institutions that are only for you guys.
With like what?
you know, like schools, like your own marriage arrangements that are outside of the jurisdiction of cities and municipalities. You guys have your own little sovereign little country here, don't you?
I mean, there are black colleges like Howard.
No, but they're owned by white people. Come on, you guys are Jews. You guys are insulated.
They are predominantly inhabited by black people.
Just because the landscapers happen to be black doesn't mean it's a black institution, bro. Come on, man.
And
you guys have, from the top to
most of the Jewish CEOs are atheists.
Who cares? Now you want to parse your own community just to compare yourself to us?
All the insular institutions you're going to point to are religious.
Why would you kill half of your people just to be as bad as us? Why would you do that?
I wouldn't.
You just parsed out the ethnic portion from the religious portion for some mysterious reason. Why would you do that?
All right, well, I guess this is just like confusion on your part. I'm just trying to point out that you have two different hypotheses for why there's like chess grandmasters. One is that they're like keen and scheming. The other is that they're like smarter. I'm saying it's probably one. And you can then say, well, they marry most of the
Magnus Carlsen is a Jew?
No, but there's a lot of Jews.
Fucking that fails.
Wait, what?
Why would you mention grandmasters?
Say all of them.
There isn't any black grandmasters to compare to.
Yes, there are.
Name one. Name one.
More.
Who?
Grandmaster Flash.
Fuck up. That was pretty funny.
Grandmaster Kaz. There's a bunch of them.
Grandmaster Flex. What the fuck?
This retard is like, name one, and then I name one, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, what was his name?
I just told you, Maurice Ashley, you fucking retard.
And what Caribbean island is he from?
Andrew
Maurice Ashley.
Yeah, what Caribbean island is he from?
I don't know if he's from the Caribbean.
He's black. We're talking about Caribbeans. What would you mention?
I never mentioned Caribbeans, you fucking retard. What the fuck?
He said black. He never said Jesus Christ, are you smoking?
Sam, you're island black? Hold on, bro. I literally asked him, what type of black are you talking about? He clearly said the Caribbean, bro.
I did not say that. Okay, this guy's a liar. Fuck you.
He did not say that.
He's just a liar.
Come on.
Hey, yo, Samoa is a way better debater. He's just been drinking today.
Hold on,
right?
who mentioned
Samoa,
the
you're just a
Caribbean?
liar.
And mentioned the Caribbean as Samoans, and then Sam said that Samoans aren't black. No, wait. I mentioned the Caribbean.
Yes, we know. Okay, the little person. See, that's what happens when people interject. I attributed something that the little person said to what Sam said.
You're just.
Did you mention the Caribbean?
Before the no.
Just shut up, bro.
Oh my God.
I was asking, what type of black are you talking about? That's what I asked him. He said anybody from the sub-Saharan African region or whatever that was, right? Somebody else said Caribbean.
Sub-Saharan African. No one said Caribbean. The only mention of Caribbean happened before this conversation started, and I said you couldn't swim, and you said that's the black part of me, and I'm like, you're Caribbean.
All right, thank you. So then you did say it. I knew I was.
This was before the conversation started, bro.
All right,
damn, bro.
So you said the average number.
Drunk, bro. Yeah, that was not part of this conversation.
All right, so you said the average IQ was 115. What do you think yours is, Sam?
Probably 130.
Damn! 130?
Probably.
Niggas be like,
what about the CEOs? Do you think that they have a above average IQ as well?
Yeah.
All right. So then everybody underneath the average, where are they at? Like, if you were to just look at your community, like what type of jobs would they hold? Any on welfare?
Yeah, Andrew, this guy just lies about what my views are. He asks.
Oh no! Don't run away.
He says that Magnus Carlsen isn't Jewish, so therefore you can't.
You gotta power through it, bro. You gotta power through it.
You can't have an overrepresentation of Jews in chess because the one chess grandmaster isn't Jewish. This is the level of stupidity that Samoa is at right now, and maybe not the most appropriate person to have.
Maybe if I take a little bit of the fast out of it for a minute. Let me just ask you this question. If there's 50 Jews that play chess and one black person that play chess, do you think this is an apples to apples comparison about intellect?
No.
All right, so why bring that up?
Well, it's not just chess. It's chess, it's math, it's physics, it's chemistry, it's medicine, it's law, it's finance.
Right. Can we agree that that's kind of rooted from your upbringing? So if you come from like a structured home, you're more likely to be in those types of categories than if you come from a broken home.
Do you think that
Like,
do you think that people who are more intelligent would not favor like intelligent pursuits, right? Like education and stuff?
Oh, you mean like
part of Sam's
somebody
point,
trying to hand you
that people are going to value
somebody's trying to hand you an apple while they're like that?
No, that's Judd. This is me.
Or Mother Converse. I'm not looking at my screen.
Damn, what's wrong with you? Like,
all right, so like somebody taking an apple from somebody that somebody just spit on right in front of them. Like, would you eat that apple? If somebody's conditioned you to believe that everything that you touch isn't yours, how would you respond? Would you be a little resistant, like, to it? Would you trust it off that? Probably not. Just curious.
But if black people don't have arms and legs, why aren't they snakes?
Arms and legs? What does that have to do with it?
If black people don't have arms and legs, why aren't they snakes?
Can you make that make sense?
If their power level's over 9,000, why can't they beat Goku in a fight? I don't get it.
They can't be snakes because they can't swim.
Horrible stuff.
Are you saying
5
or 7 planets, but then also we used to think there's...
Are you saying that the conditions in your community are comparable to the conditions in...
Why do bananas have like lots of potassium? What's up with that?
Okay, so you're saying that you should ignore all
Why do coconuts have milk in them?
Oh, no, you're getting it.
Doesn't coconut milk come from...
because it's the coconut. Because it's the
coconut
it's the
has milk
coconut
in them?
I'm a coconut.
That's crazy.
Because the coconuts hold the spermazoid. That's why it's called coconuts.
How come
It makes sense, Sam, because they call big jugs coconuts, right?
There you go. There you go.
Why is soccer...
I just wanted to point this out. I think you're getting triggered right now because I'm having a little bit of fun. But for you to
Why is soccer...
that you guys don't have...
Hi, excuse me, Nathan, Hagop, and Andrew. I'd like to answer the question in the top of the room. I know Samoa dominates the stage when he drinks whiskey, but trauma mamas and forgiving them. And I just want to say, ladies, if you have children right now and you are a trauma mama, it's not too late for you to have your come to Jesus moment. And the peace of the Lord can come into your heart. And you don't have to spank your little boy or spank your little girl. You can make a grilled cheese sandwich right now and get a 2% cup of milk.
Yeah, Andrew, let these niggas know. That is horrible stuff. But Jews with the arrogance, like, there's a lot of privilege that goes around your community. Can't you at least acknowledge that you've been blessed by the Most High?
Yeah, we're the chosen people, yeah.
Aren't you?
Exactly.
I thought Scientologists were the chosen
Your
people.
average IQ is anointed by God.
Exactly.
Don't run from it. Embrace it.
Exactly.
So then why act like you're a commoner?
Yeah.
Be privileged.
Not.
It's like that struggle story symbol.
Then why are you here with us?
Everybody wants to come out.
I don't know.
Everybody they want to be like, I was tough in my hood, but I made it out.
I mean, right? I don't know why you are like arguing with Sam on this. Like, he would say that part of like his evidence is that because of all the persecution that Jews have, but they still like band together into a strong community. Like they still value things like education and intellectual pursuits, right? As like
persecution
thesis, right?
Persecution.
Do you really think that Jews are discriminated against?
Jews are discriminated against?
Uh-huh.
They literally have their own country.
Oh my God. So what?
I don't have a country.
You have all of Samoa.
Yeah,
I don't have a country
either.
You can say that the way that they've responded to persecution,
Oh,
right,
this is so
historically.
stupid, bro.
You can say the way they have responded to persecution historically has actually like built a tight conditions for them to be like ethno-focused, right? And
and
have
Sam
like
say something
advances, right?
like their success, right?
Real quick, like Samoa will say something.
He
like,
attributed it to his intellect, not his
and like their recognition, right, that they need to come together, right? Sam wants to say is like a point in favor of his thesis, right? That they are, that they do have greater intellect than average, right?
I would say just
like you can argue against that if you want, but saying something stupid like what Samoa is saying just doesn't do anything.
So the intellect part would probably be more valid if you were able to avoid the prosecution, right, or the persecution, right?
They are like
no, not really, not really.
The
prosecution helped them, right?
Hold on. If your intellect is so superior, why are you comparing your trauma?
Oh, that is dumb. That is kind of stupid. I'm not gonna
lie. What the fuck is?
Yeah, because like, look.
Oh, you fell on your face. Well, look at me. I fell on my face too.
Yeah,
how
like
smart is that?
Yeah, I would say that's kind of dumb actually, because what Sam would be pointing out to is like prosecution, right, or like persecution that actually like helped those communities deal in such a manner that it made them stronger, right? And then versus like what he's trying to compare it to, you could say a type of disparaging that's in the Black community, right, where that hasn't happened, right, or where they have tried to come together and they've been pushed apart, right, or they've been marginalized in different ways. It wasn't the same as getting kicked out of a country per se, because Jews have a lot of experience with that. They have like found a way to like always like take care of themselves, and so they will like value education, because of how like ethno-focused they are, right? Because they understand that they must like keep these things because the system in place will help them to do so. And so like that's like kind of like a point towards that these are two different things, right? You're not comparing apples to apples. And then saying, look, we did that because we're just like really intelligent, right? I wouldn't say that would follow, right? You have to say like it's very stupid, very very stupid.
Maybe it's one of those things where they say, if I can't beat them, I'll just join them. So
everybody.
I was a victim at one time, so instead of being a victim, I'm gonna be the rapist now. Is that what Jews are saying?
Hey, yo, what the? Okay, I'm out.
Is that what Jews are doing?
One reason why it's not plausibly cultural is Sephardic Jews have very similar cultures as Ashkenazi Jews, but yet they don't have the same educational achievement. So if you think that it's a Jewish culture thing, it doesn't make sense for why the Ashkenazi and Sephardic are not equally.
Hey, aren't one of them white and the other one's not?
They're both white.
Niggas comparing the Bloods and the Crips of Judaism.
Aren't the Sephardic the darkies?
Yeah, they sound niggas.
The Mizrahi.
Yeah, well, I would just have to point out that like the conditions that they had, right? They were
the Ashkenazis were the big brainers.
Yeah, I would have to just point out, hey, look, the conditions could like set up for like possibility that happened. It would make it more likely. I wouldn't have to show that like that happens every single time, right? But I was saying, hey, look, a community that's been kicked out of several countries has to find a way to maintain itself, and when it does find a place, has to build back from scratch, right? So they're going to be very familiar with what they have to do to set up like for the pillars of their community. Right,
but you're presupposing that them being kicked out wasn't because of their actions, like creating like these like manipulative ways of banking and life insurance policies and draining economies from all of their jewels and values. And then once they found out, they were like, "Motherfucker, you've been stealing from me. Get the fuck out of here!" And then they go country to country saying, "We were kicked out. Please let us in." Right, kind of like that whole fairy tale with the apple. Let us in, and then they just take over. Kind of like that. You guys don't think that sounds plausible?
That's not how it went down.
Bro, you literally said at the beginning of this that Jews, before Israel was made, they were buying land. Where'd they get the money from?
They had money from, being productive members
from being kicked out?
No.
Okay. So they were allowed to leave with
the reason why it's
money?
not plausible that it's just like all this evil stuff is they're accused of doing stuff that's impossible, like, inventing the plague, which is not literally, bioengineering was not possible in the 1300s.
Okay,
so they were falsely accused of stupid stuff.
Okay, all right. I'll give me the other 108 reasons. Okay, like give me like the other 108 reasons. Okay, let's not pretend that they looked at Jews and was like witchcraft every single time. Come on.
If you read about market dominant minorities,
come on, they were in Christian countries. In Christian countries, they didn't do interest. They didn't do interest, and they do interest, right?
If you read a single book,
yes,
about market dominant minorities, it tends to be the case that whenever there's a rich minority, they get persecuted. It's that simple.
Okay, so you're saying it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that they were in Christian countries where they couldn't, where like the Christians couldn't charge interest, and they charged interest, and the issue at the time was like the interests are really fucking high, almost what we would call nowadays predatory, and it's draining the economy because they have their own society in which like it's not like they give back to the economy. There's no tricklenomics kind of going there or it to be sufficient enough. Meanwhile, peasants here have this crazy fucking interest rate or whatever it is that they can't keep up with. And for those reasons, they're out, right? It's not because of that. That's not the common thing.
It's not that. They gave to Caesar when Caesar is old.
In fact, what it is, it's like plagues. Yeah, so all 100 aces have to. Yeah, come on, man. I'm not even blaming them. For charging our guns. I'm not even blaming them. No, I don't think. I don't. Calm down, bro. I'm not blaming them. I don't find charging interest inherently
Come on, we're
bad.
having fun, Sam. You sound like you're getting a little uptight, brother. Come on, man.
It's so fucking stupid.
We're not anti-Semitic, bro.
I don't find it wrong.
Look, Andrew told us to pick on you.
I'm not saying it's bad, bro. I'm not saying it's bad, bro. I'm just saying yo did it.
Put the hammer down, Sam.
I'm just saying yo did it in a place where Christians couldn't do it. So you were the only group, really, right? If you're like of any real meaning that did that. So that's why you got so much hate. Right, I'm not saying charging.
That is
maybe he needs
I'm not
better
saying
convincing words.
That is one.
Do you understand?
Can I just say anything without being interrupted? Can I just say anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, charging interest is one reason why they were disliked. They were also blamed for killing Christ. They were also blamed for poisoning wells. They were also blamed for all sorts of things. You can read about Martin Luther and the Jews and their lives and about them. He was not bringing up the interest rates. He had other concerns that he was blaming. I said, please can I not be interrupted, Simone?
Oh,
so please mute the fuck
that's
up.
not me. What the hell?
Mute up,
bro.
Mute up.
You're gonna tell me to mute up while I was quiet?
Mute up.
You're not gonna apologize for a mistaken identity?
Mute up.
So now you want to sit here and act as if your mistakes don't give. All right, we're supposed to just not remember that you just fucked up.
Mute up.
Are you gonna apologize about it?
Mute up.
That's horrible.
I didn't say that. I didn't mention nothing about the Caribbean.
Now you make a mistake, and now we're supposed to just gloss over.
All right, let's let him finish because he's having a panic attack.
Let me finish my thought. So
I didn't interrupt you.
Jews are accused of many things. The interest thing is only one small thing, and most of the stuff like poisoning wells and like inventing the plague and all this other crazy stuff was just made up. And usually what would happen is some rich nobleman would get into debt with some Jews, and instead of wanting to pay the debt to the Jews, he said, "Oh, well, I could just persecute them, so I don't have to pay my debts, and I'm out of jail scot-free." That's a very common thing that happened. So it's not like there's this like, oh, they're just mad about interest. Sometimes it was just rich noblemen that didn't want to pay their debts. Sometimes it was just people that were dumb, superstitious peasants coming up with fucking conspiracy theories. So it's not just the Jews are being bad bankers and then people hated them. No, it was mostly that they were a rich minority and they had lots of theological grievances against them. And so they came up with dumb conspiracy theories. The end.
Gotcha. The way they got rich, right?
So
they came
profound, bro.
And the way they got rich by going into other countries was by being very ethnocentric, not assimilating, right? Charging interest, right? Which I don't think is bad. So don't come off mic and say charging interest is bad. That's fucked up, right? Okay, I'm not saying that, right? And when you go into any country, right, and you don't assimilate, right? Yeah.
But the idea that Sam is not acknowledging that Jews were so smart that they were able to... Hold on. Whole countries, whole populations of people that were easy to deceive with their banking practices. Seems like you guys are predatory to me.
Boys are fucking dumb. It's not fun. I'm telling you some. Y'all, you dumb fucking peasants get jealous.
Bro, you can't even rap.
Then you act like a motherfucker bitch.
Do you think you can kind of like get on beat?
This is why you'll own the record labels and you're not the artist, okay?
You Christian. My Jewish
finances, damn it.
Yeah, this is how we living. We got the money.
We have rhythm.
We got icons.
Oh my God.
Love being Jews.
This is that person? I remember Sam tried to rap battle me, and I'm like, bro.
No way.
Yeah, bro. This is that Sam.
bro.
Making money.
Battle for superiority.
Winning that motherfucking chest. Chosen people, motherfucker. Yeah. That's
Do
all
you rap to a different beat, or is this the only beat he rap to?
No, I think this was the only beat that he rapped to.
Oh, yeah. I love how the word motherfucker carries so much rhythm for him. You can only ground it in that like motherfucker. It's kind of
Chosen
like a
people,
metronome.
I'm so lethal. Give me a needle, no sequel.
You know why, Inky? Because when he realized he knew how to say motherfucker instead of motherfucker, he was like, I got it, y'all. I got it. I know how to say motherfucker with an A
number
My
one.
one
instead of
motherfucker has
motherfucker.
allowed me to make this deduction.
Damn.
Oh
Having
my
so
God.
much fun.
Hold on, you got a mansion?
Killing this life.
He said he owned an island, and then he showed himself in
I
a
wonder
fucking
what
park.
type of island.
Wow.
What type of island is
Fucking
I
wild.
think he's on Epstein Island.
Nah.
Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying.
While I count my
Hey, Congress, this your guy, bro?
living the life, killing the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he's trying to switch it up.
Hold on.
Look at him go.
Kelly.
He be rapping like, yo over there fucking mids, I'm over here fucking kids. Like,
Hey, yo,
that's
what
probably
the
Fucking
bro?
thing.
that's his rap, bro.
You can let him
That's his
cook.
fucking rap.
Come on, man. I'm saying.
Oh, he think he Mac Miller.
Yeah, let him cook, guys.
Cause division.
Ooh, cause division.
Yo, pause the
Division.
Fuck that.
Knock your motherfucking
Oh,
dick.
say something about chillism. Oh, it's coming.
Ooh. Come on, bro. You gotta stand.
I love how he didn't use motherfucker after we pointed that out. And therefore
Oh
he's
my
like beat the
goodness.
really drop.
Sam,
And now he changed the beat.
Come on, man. No, Sam, you can do it.
Sam, lay it down.
Pick another rap and put your back into it.
He had to put music in the background to keep a tempo.
Sam got integrity. Sam will drop a flow, but then he'll beat on it and he'll let you go, Kendo, and he'll eat the beat up for you.
Sam, I understand exactly what you're going
Let's
through
do it.
right
Let's
now.
do it.
You don't have to
All right, Kendo, all you, baby.
Absolutely
guys,
not.
Sam,
We're not doing this again,
Sam,
man.
go ahead. No, Sam, go ahead. Go ahead. I want you.
Bro, listen.
But why every time he around black people, he think he got a freestyle? Why he can't just nigga, you don't got a freestyle because you around us. We don't normally do that.
Like,
We
that's
don't
not
just
the only way
freestyle.
we talk, bro.
Hey, just talk, bro. Be normal. You don't got a freestyle because you're around black people.
Rap him, bro.
And from Sam's perspective, he just go.
Oh yeah, got that equation math time. Yeah.
That equation.
Invented nuclear
Mathematics
bombs.
multiply. Like
Now you are the clown.
He said 2 + 2.
And we causing some wars, killing you lords, yeah, y'all fucking whores. Chosen people, yeah, O-N-E.
chosen
I'm a
people,
fucking
yo.
Chosen people, like, did you hear how he got laid by that? Like, no, bro.
Standing on the facts,
Let
I'm
him
pop
cook.
money.
Like, he's not
I'm a
cooking.
fucking win.
This nigga is fighting the beat. Why are you fighting the beat?
Kicked out 'cause I'm fucking man, yeah, bar fucking mitzvah. Yeah, it's fucking Hanukkah.
It's Hanukkah.
I'm put on the yarmulke. Yeah, that's 8 crazy nights.
Killing it.
I'ma knock out your lights. I'm your landlord. You was gonna go get evicted. Oh yeah, this is my new addition.
Chosen people, yeah.
Kicked out your home. Oh no, you're poor. You can't pay for your phone. Oh no. Now you lying in the street. Jewish fucking run the world. That's my fucking elite crew. That's what we fucking do. Living this life, and I live life
I
with
just
you.
realized you could become autistic by listening to some
J-Rock from the
living like a
Jew.
Jew. With 4 of you guys interjecting, I mean, he's actually, come on, Sam.
No, Andrew, this is not good, Andrew.
This is not good.
They trying to gas us, bro.
This is not good, but this could be a chart topper. Sam,
I wonder why we a chart topper. I wonder what forces would put it as a #1.
I know, like,
I know.
maybe the Jewish people that own the label that feel sorry
Yo,
for them.
Samoa, don't let them do that in this room, bro.
Bro, can we not turn this into a rapper?
I'm with you, my guy.
Andrew, This is what they
What's
bang
up,
at
bro?
parties in Israel. They bang
Andrew,
chillin', bro, chillin'.
Sam, what's
Well,
up?
let me ask you a quick question, Andrew. If somebody says, I'm living like a Jew,
Yeah.
if you're like something, you're not the actual thing,
Well,
right?
I mean,
or
it's
am I
kind
wrong?
of true. It's kind of true. Unless, like, you might say, like, I was really doing bad for a while, so I wasn't living like a Jew. Now I'm actually living like a Jew, right? You might say something like that if you did a contrast thing. That might make sense.
Let me just take lines.
But if you are a Jew, there's no way in hell you could ever not be a Jew.
Well, no, not be it. It's not that you're not being a Jew. Like, for example, like if I'm of the Trump,
You can be
family,
baptized
right?
and not be a Christian.
No. But if I'm if I'm the Trump family and I like go off and do my own thing and I squander all my money and I'm like, working at a deli or I'm in the back alley or something, I'm not living like a Trump, right? But then if I go back to the doing, then I'm high end. I own a bunch of mansions. I own the Mar-a-Lago. Whatever the case is. Then I can say I'm living like a Trump, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing the same thing that he did earlier when he said that the ethnic Jews weren't as good as the religious ones.
No, I'm not doing the same. I'm saying that you contrast it to you could.
Donald Trump came out with sneakers. What are y'all talking about?
Don't you remember when
sneakers went hard too? Those sneakers went hard.
Fox News saying he doesn't live like a black person, right? So
Donald Trump got money and
Yeah, they did.
He's not living like a black person. Bro, if you
Sneakers are
find
white
me a
or
clip
black.
or anybody on Fox News that he's not living like a black person, bro, I'll never freaking debate for Trump ever again.
He's not living like a black person. God, I wish I was true, bro.
T-shirts, motherfucking sneakers and shit. Y'all don't remember?
You can't dangle some shit like
that.
You can't live while you're in one.
Our president just isn't living to the standards of a black person.
Black person.
He got sneakers and accessory. Don't make him black. That's crazy, bro.
Trump is the first black president. What? Hey, Sam, you there, bro? Let's get these bars out, bro. The bars.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Why y'all gotta activate these characters, man? Like, just no.
You guys got some.
Oh, Pockets is here. Yo, Pockets.
Landslide activate.
Say that again. Okay.
Yo, Kendall.
I got a whisper. I'm gonna put some saying the fact
Andrew,
you
I
guys
cooked
got
their asses.
Samoa and Incan agreeing is crazy. Yeah, that is some horrible stuff. I need to go on mute.
Okay, Sam, hit it, bro.
I could not agree with my son.
Someone else want to drop some bars?
No, we don't.
Yeah. Let him go.
Sam, Crash can spit with you.
I wanted someone else to drop some bars. I already dropped my bars.
No. Well,
Play the beat and Crash can go.
Yo, listen. I'm a talking Nate when I hit my chest all day, every day. Yo, Sam,
oh my
you
God.
was a bitch. Sam Rosen, he coming through. I'm here to win. Yo, She-Wolf, shut your ass up. Spitting on these bars, and I came up on the stage, and you know what's up. I got these black fucking Nikes on my feet, and I'm on top, and you already know. I'm not a fucking cop, yeah. Crash Zilla.
You sound like the emergency warning about fucking.
Hey, this is not one of those ghetto ass rooms. If y'all want to do this ghetto ass shit, go to another room.
Yeah, this is atheism right here. This is atheism right here.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
So I won.
This is no show.
I won the rap battle.
Yo, that PTR.
You admit that I won the rap battle?
That PTR speaks bestiality, though. She-Wolf, that shit.
You won.
You guys admit that I won? Andrew, you admit that I won the rap battle?
Someone touching your lamb.
Yeah, the fact that he thought about fucking an animal by looking at that picture is crazy.
Wow.
You know what his fantasy?
We admit that I won the rap battle.
The fact that you fucking
You got
so weird.
lamb on her tit, bro.
I mean, we admit that I won the rap battle.
I want a fucking animal. What?
Wait, does he have his face on his PTR? Let me roast
We all admit that I won the rap battle.
Yeah, Crash Out. Crash Out was like warming up though.
Okay,
so
what the beat?
I don't know.
Wait, isn't Crash Out Mexican?
For quantity, I think you won, Sam.
What?
I just don't know. Like, I think if you would have been able to go longer, I think his quality might have been. I don't know.
But she was not special.
Wow,
It was hard to hear you.
Wow,
No, but Sam, it was hard to hear you though because there's a lot of interjection for you where there wasn't for him. So it's kind of a little unfair.
We didn't know when he was starting or he was ending.
No,
There was no
no,
flow.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
problem.
All you knew is you were on your back. That's all
Yeah,
you knew.
the delivery with Sam was as bad as Inca's little baby ass tattoo he.
Yeah, well.
Wait, I think it was bad as a joke, bro. I think it was bad as a joke.
Let's go.
Incan, that's your Mexican brother.
Oh wait. I have a Mexican here. That's crazy, bro.
No, crash out it.
Rich, you should drop some bars. What type of Mexican are you?
Yeah, Rich can go in.
I'm not a Mexican. I am not a Mexican.
He's our resident.
Are you like the type that got like blown up at the border a few little bit ago?
I think his loud is like verbose.
Oh, you're confusing me with Dede, guys. I'm not Mexican.
Oh.
Nah, bro. That's crazy, bro. I'm sorry, I can't vouch.
Dede was Mexican.
I can't vouch for the most I can say about Mexico. Let me say something positive. Your women make great lovers. That's about it, bro.
And they make great food. What are you talking about? They party.
That's right, party.
You need a party. You go find some Mexican.
Incan, well, actually, I don't know. We could talk about scalping. I think that is a good topic. But maybe, yeah.
What the fuck?
Since
are you fucking crazy, man?
Since Bima's here, I was thinking that we could have that. We could talk about that. But
Andrew, why do you do that?
Incan, donate $20 more in Bima's name.
Listen, I stand by Andrew. Let me go ahead. I stand by it.
Don't rehash it. Bima, just stop right now. Look,
I can't believe y'all didn't.
Pimples need a shotgun to the head.
I don't.
It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it, man.
No, I got called out, so I just have to.
Incan, what's the only good pitbull?
First of all, I love Incan. Okay, I don't think that Incan's a bad guy. Well, I do. I don't think Incan's a bad guy. This has to do with Incan. This has to do with the argument and why I said what I said. And that is, if you believe in collective punishment, you do not, according to me, deserve rights reciprocation. And if you don't deserve rights reciprocation, you're not allowed to be among me. If you're not allowed to reciprocate, yes.
If you have jailed a rapist, don't talk to her. That's fucked up. Can you take their scalps, though, Bima?
Well, this is the thing. If you don't reciprocate, if you do not reciprocate, listen to what you're saying. If you don't reciprocate rights, okay, if you're going to violate other people, then you have lost your ability to have rights. So I'm sorry.
Tommy is fucking animals, and we've arrested Tommy for fucking animals. That's what we shouldn't have done.
You all should have been arrested.
I think it was a very nice and calm thing that we said to
I'm sorry.
a reservation or a plantation.
You know what, Bima? This is an hype stuff. That's it. I'm not going to engage. We're talking about.
It's okay. I know Andrew likes to I don't know why he does that.
No, let me be fair.
Andrew, that's not nice. And you're dishonest, and you bring it up over and over and over, despite not understanding the argument. Blah 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 blah.
There you go, Bino. He's instigating.
Yeah, he is. He's not
instigating. You're activating. It's a huge
have some kids. Your wife. You're energizing an argument between two other people. What are you doing?
I step out of the equation, so therefore the equation is
you're doing the Samoa at that point.
let the equation collapse. I'll leave shit unfinished every day.
Hey, can we volunteer one member on stage to kill this dude, bro? Can somebody just kill Sam real quick, bro?
What the fuck?
Is he still rapping? Is that in the background?
He's going right now.
There's only so much strange I can handle, bro.
Fucking family. That's his fucking remedy.
You just have no real
I like you, right? But you are every time he pauses, he goes, "What would Dr. Seuss do, bro?" And it's annoying as fuck.
Fuck this bitch.
This reminds me that there is a devil out there.
Can you rhyme my name at least, please? And don't use the word can.
Thinking.
Blinking. Not thinking. I'm
There you go.
Blinking.
Hey, you wait. Is that?
Don't do that.
My bad. I can't take all that back. I can't.
Be down for ASB.
Somebody mark this dude.
Or Abdizzle. Go ahead, Tim.
No, nobody perform for these white people.
Please, no.
Don't perform for the white people.
Performing one.
look, I know we're Edomite, She-Wolf, but come on.
She-Wolf, don't you want to take one of these cakes in this in the what was that thing called?
You guys got it.
The synagogue. The synagogue is
You're literally nightmare people smoke.
Nick wanted Samoa is my new favorite Samoa, bro. He's my favorite Samoa so far.
Come on, man. Beat this dude up.
I just want to see smoke push the red button.
Go ahead, pockets, drop some bars.
Hell.
Okay, go ahead. Crash out again.
Mexican guy, let's pick him up at this point.
Look at these pussies.
Oh, that beat sucks, right? Like, play another beat, and it is going to go on.
I don't think it's going to do
To be fair, Sam, that beat was questionable. Look at the beat. Sam, look at the beat on, brother. Sam, put a bit of beat on. Put a bit of beat on. Go.
Oh my god, these fucking pussies ain't
that I went to scroll like words, but it's
Hey, Sam, do you want to bet some money?
He's like under talking, then he's like under rapping. Yeah, this kid is like control.
He's rapping, bro. I think that like
fantastic analysis.
the Jews don't stop. The Jews
under talking and under rapping.
I think it's I think he's wrong.
Sam, play another beat, please. We go. A good one.
No, let's not do this, Andrew. Let's pick up another topic.
You guys have been very unfair to Sam. And that
is true. We
should move on.
Let's be a little bit more charitable, bro.
That was That was unabated. Incan, let me just say this. Of all the people who hate getting interrupted, Sam is the top of those. He hates it. He's been trying to drop bars, and you got 6 people are talking while he's going.
Bro, the only bar that's dropped is whatever. You know,
come on, bro. The Jews haven't experienced any charity. Let's give them some, bro. Come on.
You're Jewish, Sam? Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, but why every time he come in here around black people, he got to prove to us that he know how to rap? I don't go around Jewish people and try to prove to them that I know how to spin the dreidel the fucking fastest, okay? I don't fucking get around Jewish people and fucking act like I know how to make the best money for my suits, dude. Just you think about that. We don't fucking care.
That's true. I never go around Jewish people.
I
just want to say that's true. I never go around Jewish people and pretend that I know how to make wet tuna soup like slush. I never do that shit.
So probably because they won't let you on the gate.
People never go around Jews and pretend they know how to like count.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you talking about? They know how to count to 6 million.
I'm a disco and make your motherfucking beer. I'm a fucking put them on the trail.
Right now is Nathan.
I'm gonna fucking drag them to their house, cut face off, get him fucking scalped. Fuck this Indian. Come to side. Yeah, that's my fucking choice. Yeah, I decide. Got a fucking smallpox blanket and I give it to his fucking kids. I'm a fucking killer bitch and I'ma make it smallpox. Fuck you. I colonize your entire fucking continent. Then I eat your fucking ass like a condiment. Fuck you. I'm a fucking what? That's fucking
I'm just saying at the end of the day, bro.
Here comes the motherfucking trade.
At the end of the day,
on your ass. And I fucking take my menorah and dance on your gravy and I do the whole
I hope you dream about this shit, bro.
Stop talking over me, you fucking faggot.
Stop talking over me.
Talking over me, faggots. Stop talking over faggots.
Oh, wait. Stop talking over me.
Wouldn't the nigga drink, man?
There's a lot of bigotry going on.
Faggots. Stop talking over me, faggots.
I don't know why they hating on you.
Hold on. All right, we're gonna do ISO and look
Don't
at you.
mute me, Andrew.
Now you go to mute people, bro.
I muted everybody. Go, Sam. Go.
I was rapping and they were fucking talking over me like a bunch.
I know, dude. I was trying to, bro. I was trying to argue for you. Go.
You guys are but faggot savages with low IQs.
That I got smallpox and give it to your children. Like, what's
I have a question about that.
Maybe giving things to children from a long time.
I do have a question about high IQ. Okay, so let's say that you have a high IQ. Okay, so if people who have an higher IQ, do they have an obligation or a duty because they have higher IQ to do they have a great
Could be 18 for a buck.
Man, get
And she loves that shit. Hey, Lil T, I got some praying for you for the 15, man.
18. That's almost 2. Who the fuck?
Oh, I'm not even. I forgot her fucking page. Bro, you,
For Christmas,
bro,
I'm
if
finna
she
do
was
a
low down,
Nah,
I'd
they
be
don't
checking.
want the weed if they ain't trying to pay 18. For Christmas, I'm giving everybody some weed.
You paying $1,800 though for a blow? Like,
week, bro.
Your ass getting sold.
You gonna get your shit dug and keep playing.
What?
Yeah. What the fuck I said?
Like, what?
Don't keep pressure, speed.
Let me find Fast Life Ski.
Hey, Miss Badass.
What's wrong, Ski?
It's not Ski talking.
What the fuck?
It's Twin Train, man.
What you on, Ski?
You gotta look me up so you know who you're talking to.
Yeah. I know you not Skino talking.
I'm crying.
Please, they just look me up so you can know who you're talking to.
Hey, what's the name?
On Instagram.
Okay.
Alright.
What?
ATRAIN Aiden Train period RX.
Now he just tried to spell it out like you was slow. I don't even know what he said because I wasn't even just listening. A-Train.
A-Train.RX.
Okay. Kodak, what you doing in this room?
I ain't invited us on.
Nah, you invited though. Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm saying I'm valid, man.
I want to see you put me out.
I'm not gonna put you out, but I'm putting you out.
That little perk up.
Can I get an ad, Miss Better?
Yeah, I'm gonna go add you.
No one is you on another path or say, why would you do that? Because the other person don't like it and you do. And it doesn't mean that you have to find a partner with, like you said, that illusion, because that illusion is maybe also for a short while, you know. I don't know, I like better friends. If they're friends and we can hang out and then do all the stuff and then bye, see you tomorrow, see you next week, see you whatever.
Yeah, but it never ends that way. It always ends up somebody leaving. You know, it starts out with like, oh, I just bring a toothbrush over and a shirt.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it always gets out of control.
Yeah, because you both let it go out of control and then later you're sorry because it didn't work and you knew it before.
Yeah. I'm kind of burned out in relationships for now.
Yeah, me too.
At least till maybe in a couple of years.
You never know. You never know. I mean, you can never know what tomorrow is. Huh?
Yeah.
Did you have friends to talk to, or?
Yeah, I got a good group of friends to talk to. Yeah, I got a good group.
That's great.
Yeah, they're all older though. They're older than me, so most of the people are in their 60s and 70s. They're nearing retirement.
Yeah.
Well, they are retired shit. And I decided to go back to school, so I'm making a couple of friends. It's hard to make friends in school when you're like, you're as old as their parents.
Yeah, you told me, and then they were like 18 or what?
South African. The woman. No idea. Okay.
Non-Muslim party in Medina was happy that Muslims were about to go to Bulls, and that the unity of Muslims was about to break down. Allah knows.
Look at this shit. Fucking anybody can sleep with that shit.
You know? Yeah. I go in there because I need to, be close to God. I need to fight some demons and stuff.
Yeah. See, that's some bullshit. That is bullshit, bro. You're making me mad as fuck.
They kicked me. Thoroughly scripted clown house.
Die, the nigga died.
I don't want to talk about. If I ever see you, I'm gonna